Okay, so I've got to call a videographer today and let her know that I found a production vehicle, one hopefully that is drivable. It's the perfect car for the mirror finish that I'm trying to show the world. I'm really looking forward to doing a job on this car. It's absolutely perfect for the conditions that I need. It's a bit early, but I've got to deal with all this breakdown crap today, so I'm going to set off early. But unfortunately, I've got some workmen coming in that I've got to do something, and it's going to tie me up for a bit. And every advert or whatever that I've responded to has just not responded to me. Maybe they're afraid that I'm going to crash their car and they saw what happened to mine. I don't know, but I can honestly say I'm not going to be doing that again. Nobody's getting near this one. The fucking hand of God strike them down, and with great vengeance and furious anger, those that attempt to poison and destroy and defy my brothers, or whatever the fuck it is. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Okay, so it's early. I've got a lot to do today. I've got to make this message for one reason and one reason only: to apologise to my friend and companion in life and my boss. Or former boss or whatever. I'm sorry. We'll work on the production that you want soon. I've got to get some kind of resolution today to get that car up the hill. That's all I'm trying to do. Get a bloody car up the hill. It's on air, but I can't push it on my own. I'm just not strong enough. Trust me, I've tried. I could push it and jump in it and start it, but I just cannot push it up a hill. Right? And every time I get up the hill, I have to go down the hill to start it, and it's just frustrating. I've got to make a list of everything I need. I need a battery. I need a thermostat. I need a Jubilee clip. I need some coolant. What else do I need? I think that's it. I don't know whether to flush it again. I suppose I could flush it again. It's only a matter of money. 10 quid it is for a flush. Problem is, where I'm located, there's not much water. There's some good lads down there doing a car wash, and they seem to allow me to have a little bit here and there to do the work. Yes, I'm trying to think how you get the car started without the starter motor, because I went to Mini, and apparently, thank you Mini, and I always knew this was coming, they don't do the starter motor anymore. They don't supply it anymore. Why? I'll tell you why. Probably because they had so many recalls or so many bloody bad designs that they had to stop making it because they couldn't keep replacing it. So there's only so many in the world now. So that's why I've got to get a better car, because I can't get the parts for the ones that I drive. And, you know, I'm moving up in the world. I need a more of a status vehicle. Something with a bit of a modern version of the Mini, that, you know, the 2010s onwards, things like that. Where do I get a starter motor from? Well, there's only one place I can think of that you get a starter motor, and that's buy another fucking car. So, do I buy another car and take all the bits and make everything and all this and sell it? Or what do I do with it? I don't know. I can't just buy a starter motor and have it delivered and fit it. But I don't need another car. I've got two good cars. I don't need another car. I've got two good cars I can build. Start my team. It's too early, and I've still got 2 hours before the builders get here. Enough time to tidy up. I've not been living in a nice environment because I'm never here. I'm always out trying to sort this bloody lift, towing a vehicle. I asked everybody. I even asked the farmer in the pub, well, former farmer in the pub. I've been out where he dresses like bloody Peaky Blinders. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I hate this time of morning. It's too early to go anywhere. It's too late to stay out. But it is the right time to get things done. Remember, the internet's open 24 hours a day, so you can, in fact, get a lot done at this time of morning. We come at the precipice of civilization, where we no longer need to phone anybody to achieve what we want. It's just that some companies are left behind. Give it another 10 years and everybody will be just online, and we'll all be sat at home and in our cars and on the internet and Wi-Fi in transport, and it's all there already. We're just kind of resisting it. We're resisting the technology. I've kind of lost track with it, really. I don't really know how to use some things, but you can learn. I learned to read. My mum taught me how to read, so if you can learn to speak a language, then you can learn anything. But how do you get a car started without a starter motor? I'm going to go online now. I'm going to see if I can find one locally, because luckily it's my mate's day off today. We can, in fact, go place to place because he's got a bloody car, and I've got fuel money, so we can travel and do a few things today. I was going to go and look at a Demon car today, but they just will not get back to me. The powers that be don't want me to see that car. I can't afford it anyway, but I did find another one, a production car, which is fantastic, and it's only £55 a month, which I can afford. So I might go and put a couple £100 down on it and just set up a finance deal for less than 50, less than a bag of cocaine. So fuck it. If I don't even know where it is. If I can get there, then me and my friend live. We can possibly bring that back without a trailer, which would be quite nice. I can see a lot of work, and I tell you what, if it comes out as I want, I'll sell it as a piece of art. Yeah, it'd be a piece of art. Some beautiful witch of a woman will probably buy it, and mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? I'll hang it in the art museum, because she wasn't very nice to me either. So I think I'll sell it to her for a lot of money. But it's it's a really good car, but unfortunately it doesn't have a roof, so it's not really my style. But see, Mini should do a hardtop convertible. Now that would be fucking superb. It would be futuristic. It would be the final little piece to the puzzle of the great car that they designed. Yeah, nice folding roof with the same. When you get the convertibles now and they flip the top front bit for air or smoke or whatever. Yeah, if it did that as well as part of its function, and just functioned exactly the same way as the soft top, yeah, that would be a car I would invest in. Yeah, yeah, because I did have an Astra twin top convertible, which is where I learned to polish. Now I found out later on that people who saw my polishing, who were professionals, who appreciated it, told me that apparently black paint is the worst paint to learn how to polish because it's so soft. And you can get scratches in it, and to get a perfect finish like I was achieving after only doing it for a couple of days or weeks, professional valeters were looking at me and going, "Shit, I got to up my game." So, and they said, you know, you could probably charge about $350 for an hour's work, or a mirror, not an hour's work, but to achieve the mirror, you know, in a day or whatever. Then yeah, about $350 for 8 hours work. So, you know, that's pretty reasonable. It's not going to make me a millionaire, but the woman, the devil woman with the Ferrari, I'm going to go and try and find her, I think, because if ever anybody needs a car polishing, it's a woman with a Ferrari, you know. So yeah, I think I'm going to go and try and find her. I probably won't find her till the weekend because she's a seasoned professional at what she does. But yeah, and I don't think I'll put it on camera though. It's not really something I want to film because I would hate to. No, I can't do a Ferrari. I'd be too liable for it. No, I'd have to have all sorts of insurances and libel cover. What do they call it? Public libation or whatever they call it. Not libation. Public liability. That's what it is. Public liability cover or whatever policy. Because you can't touch a car that's, what was that, $250,000? No. What was it? California, I think. It was a Ferrari California. So was it California? I don't know. There's not many. I don't really know many shapes of Ferraris. I don't know the names of them, apart from the classics, Testarossa and the F40 and Magnums, whatever it was. Ferraris. I always liked Ferraris when I was younger, but they frightened the hell out of me as a driver because they're just demon cars. You know, they're just. It's not the sort of thing I really need to experience every day of my life. Maybe once in a lifetime. But yeah, I can see why Hamilton's gone to Ferrari, but he's just selling his soul. You know, he just wants more wealth, more money before he gets fucking blown up in an explosion on the track. Yeah. But then again, I'm not really a fan of Mercedes, so I think he's done the right thing. Yeah, I never really liked Mercedes. When they're getting them, they don't match my personality. The shapes of them on the outside are beautiful, but when you get in them, they're like granddad cars to me, the old ones. I don't know what the new ones are like. Obviously, I'm not as wealthy as a person that can get in one, but yeah, you got to understand that I don't care about how posh the car is. Christ, my car's got more paint on the Rolls Royce. And they're only giving me 1,200 quid for it. Minus 200 for whatever bullshit. So, if they actually valued that car and had it valued, right, and then did the testing on the paint, the thickness of the paint, and then calculated the square footage of the car and how much paint I've actually painted, plus all the stuff that disappears when you're sanding and the lacquer and all that lot, they would realise that car's probably worth about 40 grand. Or was worth 40 grand because of the crash. It's now worth 0, but I still come in for that engine. Nobody's having that engine. I built that engine. I made that engine. So I plugged its leaks and I changed its parts and tightened its bits and all with these hands. So, I want it back. So, start a business today. I'll be on the phone saying, what's the status? Are they picking it up? Are they taking it away? Can I keep it? Can I move it? It's just a joke. It's just a joke. The way people are with when you break down, they literally rip your car away from you and charge you a fortune to get it back. I nearly drove that car off the bloody motorway or highway or whatever, and the copper said, "No, mate, that's done." And I was like, "No, mate, the engine's started. You don't need lights to actually drive in the daylight. You're allowed to drive with no headlights. There was no damage to the wheels, the axle, the brakes. It was a slip and slide fucking crash. The only thing that got damaged was my bloody ego. So, yeah, if I'd have just pushed it off the curb, that's what I should have done. But it was so grassy and there was nothing to push on. But if I just had some help and pushed it off the curb, I'd have driven it off and carried on. And at least got it somewhere safe. But no, the police want to take it in and then investigate it, and then I've investigated it, and I'm going to get my mate to investigate it when I get it back. And I guarantee you that we both come to the same conclusion, that my brakes have been tampered with. And I think it might have been my neighbour, because that cunt's gone into hiding. Okay, Google.